You didn't see my invite, man? You hear me? You didn't see my invite in there?
No, I couldn't put that in.
Okay. I'm trying to home pants. I need the weight pants. Alright.
Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Miami Dolphins.
Early and often, that's all I'm going to tell you.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Hey, get ready for something coming left.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
What you scared of?
The first carry for the second-year man, Joe Mixon. Space to maneuver
Early
at the
and
40
often, man.
as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And Dalton to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to make it 4th down. So they are going for it. Now Dalton under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry for Kenyon Drake. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield. Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's Rosen, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago. They're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going on 4th down. Rosen. He'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carl Lawson. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Shrugs him off. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
5-0.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Oh, my God.
There he goes inside the 30. And now off to the races. Down the right side.
Oh, my God. Early and often.
For a Cincinnati score. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 7-0. Bullock out now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carlos Dunlap in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He got 29 yards that time.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. They'll try and throw forward with Rosen. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. First and 10 for Dalton. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. On third down, Mixon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
52, 93, 44, 44. Here you go.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. And able to find Green. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
First time these two hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
He's going to get it running right. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Dalton's going to sneak it. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Andy Dalton, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. And now nothing but Green ahead of him. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points.
Going to be 50-something to 2.
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
I'll show you.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
God damn it, I ain't playing with you.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
50-something to 2.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
He felt his pain.
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head.
Sound good.
Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Ass whooping, boys. Let's go.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Oh my God! I can't make a move on this
dude.
dude.
Outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
Oh yeah, you bet.
Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Coverage all these plays.
So a design run last play. Now Dalton to pass. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Tackled by Jordan Willis. On 3rd down, Rosen.
Oh, they fighting over the pick.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one. Knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Forcing to throw the ball. Oh, he gone.
Now here's Ross.
Yeah. Do him. Oh.
A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Here's a give to Mixon. Able to spin free. And some room to work. Pass. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
You want to give yourself a chance. Like you got that pick. That was cover 3.
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Man, I don't see nothing you do besides send stiffers, man.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Now you weren't ready to play. Everybody hold no gun in your head, make you play this game, man.
Get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 20-30 yards on the play.
And there's a nice catch by Mike Gesicki, the rookie out of Penn State. And partner, you saw him when you were covering Big Ten football. He didn't run very many people, but that's not what they asked him to do. They asked him to go downfield and catch the balls we just saw there.
Yeah, absolutely right, and he can do it with the best of them.
Yeah, and how about him in his high school video? Did you ever see any of that with him dunking basketballs and spiking volleyballs? His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Rosen to throw, escaping the pressure right. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes.
Well, what is this?
Instinct
Tell me
and
what this
vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
It's 85
yards. Conventional Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out, try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Second down, here's an option right. Pitching to Mixon. Got some room at the 30.
Now, what happened on this?
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
I'm going to exploit that goddamn man.
Cincinnati score. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
That's the silence I like. Heard his mic start humming and shit.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Ooh, we almost got another one.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Gonna look deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second down, Dalton.
Oh, my God.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it third down and 10.
5-0, 5-0. 368.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. This is caught inside the 15.
Easy one.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. A handoff to Mixon.
Easy one.
Take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through. Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Stay in there.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Hard hit.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Oh, he dropped it.
That, Jesse.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Rosen again.
Good throw.
He finds an opening past the 40.
Good
He's
throw.
got a man wide open, complete. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down. On first down,
Boy, you better quit trying to run that guy.
Close to about the 45. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively. second down. Rosen got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen.
You can't hold all day like that.
Carl Lawson in there to get him.
And I already made him get off the mic.
Number 6 for him on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Tap out.
Detroit!
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. He sets to fire deep. And it'll be intercepted. Brendan Langley picks it.
It was a boot last time.
Over there as his guys will get the football back. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon, and he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And that play there, boy, almost looked like it was a video game, and he didn't know what the pitch button was. Not very well executed.
Yeah, and if you don't know what it is, you better figure it out fast. I suggest knowing it before you actually run that play.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll run the option right here on first down. Mixon with it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
59.
And out of the air, Dalton.
Oh, throw the ball.
Heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we now proceed to the start of the second half.
Whooping his ass.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And now running right through it. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a
boy, you better quit running that goddamn ball.
Talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And both guys were there, but it falls
I posted it
incomplete.
in the league chat that we in.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right
this ain't
there
a
that
3-5
was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception. Nowhere to
get on your back.
He goes down. Carl Lawson, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Put the foot to it.
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Ross on the return. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Dalton, 1st and 10. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
On the run, it's Mixon. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. That 2nd down run, a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Andy Dalton, it's complete, swings it out to his running back. Oh, and now he bowls him over. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Running left, it's Mixon. Down right around the 25. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he will take it on for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. 25 yards to the house. And the Bengals just continue to pour it on. Now Bullock to add the extra point. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that will extend this big lead.
Stop it. He talking about in the chat, I'm getting a lot of Madden help.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Evans in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. Going to look deep for Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what? They're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about a guy somewhere. Now they run into each other at camps. going through high school ball, recruiting, college games, all-star games, you name it, a lot more familiarity with each other.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really...
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Benson Mayowa coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And not much of an opening there, as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Dalton now to pass. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Shut up, you done got me out of my game. Let me get this pick.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll running right through it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
God damn.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. Now Rosen looking to throw. And that'll make it. And this is going to be intercepted. Brendan Langley picks it.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They begin with a run by Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now they run with Mixon. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think
we're trying to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And the Dolphins have got it. He had the option there and decided to keep it. Exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
That's bullshit. That's all right.
Gone! Detroit!
Following a fumble recovery, it's Rosen. Under pressure,
Get on
and
your
he'll
back.
go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Geno Atkins in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Rosen off the play action.
Oh, give me
It's
that kick.
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills, and it's 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Force!
Now it's the backup Fitzpatrick.
Oh,
And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. Facing this
He wants
fourth quarter
Fitzpatrick to
deficit,
get in
felt
on
like
this
they
kick
had to
part.
throw the
I'm with
ball,
it.
and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have. And all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do?
Had to sidestep that goddamn blitz.
Caught. A good pickup there at
He
22.
didn't like that. Yeah, sidestep
They
that
have the
blitz.
nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship,
Good
not
deep.
an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to reap.
Easy, man.
Take it on in for a
Easy, man.
Bengals
Get your ass
touchdown.
out there, man. You thought I forgot?
Giovanni
I told you don't want
Bernard,
that on me.
his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have got it on cruise
You a
control.
hard-headed little crybaby. That's your problem.
Bullet good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Bullock
We're gonna
out
learn
now
today,
to kick
though.
this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Come here. Let him get no highlight. Get no highlight.
Sheds off the tackle, and he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this
That's a
play and
bet.
say,
I'ma
hey,
get it.
we can move forward.
Get it on
Maybe
him.
it's a building block
Let me
for the
see.
rest of the season.
That's
Good
two
starting
scores.
field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
I was him try to run.
Here we go
Flat.
now. 319. 319.
Fullback take it to the ball, boys. Let's go. Oh, there it is.
Milage.
Oh, good juke.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
Fullback take it to the ball. Let's go. Back up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll run here with Balaj. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
All right, we got to tighten up on this run. We got a little too much. Put that in the pocket, man.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
See if you can get double digits. I said you weren't going to get more than 2, but you got one, so I'm out your way on that.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now Balaj. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. That's a whole lot of points still to be down, but congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Spins by. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they probably got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. They'll go option to the short side. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Benson Mayowa in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really...
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
She's singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind. But he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that will extend this big lead. Bullock out now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
They run it with Balaj. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Finding room at the 30. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails.
Let's go.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Not running. Dalton wants to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Despite only needing 1, Dalton to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Over here, yes.
Bengals going for it. Here's Dalton. Got a man. It's Ross, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
368! 57, you got 59 over there. 50, 50, 50. 59. Side. Here you go, 368. Heavy.
Oh, passing it. Dalton. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy,